Hey everyone, we're back here on Next Island, and so we're still working on these VIP access quests a little bit. And so for the s.t.e.l one, or however it's pronounced, I'm really bad with names. We still have to kill the island sharks, craft a whole bunch of shirts, enough to give everyone a Hawaiian shirt in a village, and capture some ores. But we have about 700 kills to go on these sharks, and so I thought today we would codex some more sharks, push that quest forward. And hopefully this will be our second little VIP we get done. Oh, I forgot to take a little skill pill. We're going to want that. There we go. These have a fair amount of hit points, but they drop one of the components to craft that mankini. That component has a pretty good markup if we get it to drop today. Oh, purpurite is nice to get as well. And these are like the smaller sharks. There's also great whites here on Next Island, which we'll have to kill when we're ready to work on the Moloch quest. It's like 1,000 great white sharks or something, I think, and a couple other, like 5,000 screechers, and I forget what the other one was. But that's alright, we can look it up real fast. If I can remember the name. Oh, right there. Desert Scrawlers is the other one. So we'll start working on that, but I want to get these other VIPs kind of worked through a little bit before we bite off another big one like that. Oh, there's that Tiger's Eye. That's the one for the Mankini. And then we'll, obviously, when we go do our mining run, we'll hope to be a little more lucky than we were in previous runs, since we're only at 1 of 50. That might be kind of the choke point on this quest for us. Yeah, there's like 4 VIP quests on this planet, maybe? That Risa one we're working on, the s.t.e.l one, that Harrispecs, and I think it's like a Loyalist or something. You just have to craft a bunch of stuff and turn it in. And we'll wait for our mining runs to hit some stuff before we start working on that. Otherwise, we just have to buy all the components. Which isn't necessarily ideal. Oh, let's check how our codex is actually progressing with these guys. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, 0.7% is not bad. I mean, we have to kill 700 more, so that's a codex rank or 2, we'll say. Well, probably not 3, but at least 2, I think. But these sharks do hit pretty hard. That's why we're using the Mayhem armor with the Imperium officer plates. Somehow I always try to say that wrong at first. I'm hoping we can actually upgrade one of those plates the next time we're on Cyrene or the time after, maybe. We have to gather up some materials, I think, yet. And find someone who makes the figurines. The one we need is actually one of the blueprints I don't have. Despite the 4 or 5 little furniture runs on Cyrene to try and pop some blueprints. We popped a bunch of blueprints, but that one was not one of them. But there's a couple of people that kind of specialize in that. I'm sure we can find it at a pretty reasonable rate. No, as far as actual physical beauty on the planets, next island really takes the cake. And these kind of seem to be looting okay today. That was like a 40 ped island shark. That's definitely not bad. Oh, the main reason to do the VIP quest is they open up some specialty like quest lines that you kind of have to be a member to get, type deal. Like this Achilles and Asterion. We got that when we finished up that Heraspix mining, or not the mining, the Heraspix VIP quest, which opened up the mining quest that we have, and those two kill 500s. I think those are dailies, but they might be weeklies. I'd have to double check on that. I want to say daily though. It's only 500, right? By the way, don't quote me on that one. Let's get some skills rolling in. Those seem to be coming along pretty nicely. Get some little crystal drops going on. Let's kind of see what all. Oh, man, they got a pretty good variety of drops. Yeah, that's a pretty big drop list. That's kind of nice. Won't just all be shrapnel this time. No, I'd say this one's the only one that we had to use big armor on the VIP access so far. That Risa, so far we haven't hunted anything super huge. I didn't look at where that goes. The Harris Fix one, we really just did a bunch of mining. I think the biggest thing we killed there was a round of red Papu stalkers. And I think we used our pixie armor for that. And then again, the other one's just to craft a bunch of stuff. So obviously you're not going to need big armor for any of the mobs because there's no mobs. Unless I guess you decide to go farm every component. And I'm not exactly sure what all those are. Like I said, there was it's not a small list of things that you have to turn in for that one. There's a pretty good guide on that. I think it's NI Helper. Um, Kept up to date. I kind of use it when I'm here on the planet to try and figure out which quests I'm kind of working on. And the Harrispex was just to craft the outfit, and so I used it was that one round of the red Papu, and then it was 4 sets of dropping 50 mining probes. I think it was. It's that multi-faction quest where you have to select the activity and the faction you're going with. And it was like four, I think. One blueprint apiece gives you 5 clicks, and they want you to do at least 3 clicks. You don't even have to be successful. And it'll take us a little while to get through the last 700 of these. I think we only get 100, maybe a little more each time we're on the planet. Just because there's so much to do here. And I don't like sitting and grinding out on a single mob for hours and hours and hours. I mean, sometimes you just have to, but when it's not a requirement, I kind of like to spread it around a little bit. Oh, it went unreachable on us. It was stuck on the bottom. And so that is kind of the one thing you kind of have to watch for when you're out hunting in the waterways, is that somehow they'll get stuck on the bottom of the ocean and go unreachable like that. They're just literally caught on like a small outcropping or rock or something. See, that one is too. throw our low economy enhancers in there. Tearing it up like that kind of reminded me that I had forgotten to do that. Helps slow the decay on the gun a little bit. A smidge, maybe. Oh, we're getting tag teamed, it looks like. Oh, we might be getting close to breaking this gun. Oh, we're close, but we're not that close. Oh, getting tag teamed again. Oh, that was a nice critical. Cut through our armor for an additional 20 points. No, I definitely think that we're making better item composition this time around. We're just getting a wider variety of the things that these sharks drop. It's kind of what I mean by that. We're getting 6 different things pretty regularly. Oh, that one's stuck. Well, this is a pretty good density of sharks here. Oh, nice. I dropped 2 tier 2 components. Those always have really good markup. Yeah, see, 200%, 190%. Hard to go wrong there. Ooh, that was a nice critical against us. Alright, let's see what we got. Level 30 Plasma Pistolier. Let's check on that gun. Oh, nice. We gained a hit point. That's kind of cool. Those are definitely few and far between. Taking stamina as our attribute every time. Starting to pay off a little bit in that regard. Oh, this one's a prowler. That's a pretty good size maturity. Since it's that and stalker are the two highest. So this thing has a grip of hit points compared to the other guys. Oh, and his friend's jumping in. Looks like our gun broke. We'll break the rest of this one, and then we'll switch to this big one. We're not actually fully qualified on it is the problem. But we'll finish this guy off. See how we're not going to do the full damage. Alright, and with our main gun we were using being broken, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.